Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. Today, inshallah, on this next video on Islam, the Straight Path, I will be talking to you about something that we all know and that, something that is very, very powerful. That is Ayatul Kursi. Excuse me. Ayatul Kursi is the 255th verse in Surah Baqarah in the Quran. And this verse is very, very powerful. It has a lot of power, lots of good stuff in it, and it can protect you from so much. Now this verse, I'm sure we're all familiar with it, but it goes, Allahu la ilaha illa wal hayyul qayyum, la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wala nawm, lahu ma fi samawati wa ma fil ard, man zal ladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi izni, ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum, wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa bima sha'a, wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ard, wa la yu'uduhu Now, some people I know out there who are familiar with the Arabic language and who can understand this, but if you are someone like me who does not know Arabic or can't understand Arabic, then the translation is this: Allah, there's no God but He, the living, the subsisting, eternal. And no slumber or sleep can overtake him at all, and all the things in the heavens and the earth are his, and who is there that can intercede without his behalf? And he knows what is before people, his creatures, and what is after them, and none of his knowledge will be taken by anybody unless he wills for them to have that knowledge. His kursi, his throne, extends all over the heavens and the earth, and he feels no fatigue, not getting tired from, manning both of them, controlling both of them and making sure they're all right. And He is the Most High and the Supreme, the Most Supreme. It's a pretty big verse and it's pretty powerful when you look at the translation, mashallah. And now I'm going to share with you some hadiths. First, I'm going to share with you this story, subhanAllah, that I found. It's a very, very interesting story. So, there's this story. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he was appointed by the Prophet ﷺ to watch some of these goods that they had for the night, the evening, while everybody was sleeping. Well, anyway, while Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu was sitting there and guarding, a thief came and tried to steal something. And when Abu Hurairah caught him, he told him that he would take him to the Prophet ﷺ, but the man, cried. He cried and he begged. And he told them, my family is poor. I just stole some food, because I needed to feed my family. Now, Abu Hurairah, with his soft heart, he let the man go because he felt bad for him since he was poor and he was trying to feed his family. Now, the next morning, the Prophet ﷺ asked Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu what happened. And Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu related to him about the thief, about what he said about him. He related to him what had happened. And Nabi ﷺ actually said that, okay, this evening now you're gonna guard for it as well. So the evening came and Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he guarded, and then what happened? The same thief, he came back and he tried to steal again. And now Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he got him and he said, I'm gonna take you to the Prophet ﷺ. Like he said the day before. But the man said, my family is poor, And Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu let him go. The next morning, again, the Prophet ﷺ asked him what happened. And Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu related to him what had happened. And he said, you're going to guard this night. And the Prophet ﷺ said, you're going to guard this night as well. And then, this night, what had happened? The thief came back. And this time, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, when he caught him, he said, I'm going to take you to the Prophet ﷺ. And when the thief begged, but the begging did not it was unsuccessful. It did not work. So the thief told him, I want to teach you some powerful words that will protect you from being touched, so nothing will touch you at all. Nothing will touch you at all. And then when the thief taught Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu these words, he left, and once he taught Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu these were powerful words, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu in return released him, and he never returned. He never returned at all. The next morning, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he asked Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu what happened, and Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu actually told him about these powerful words that he had heard, and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said that was actually shaitan. That was shaitan. The thief was shaitan, and he taught you something that's true. That was true. SubhanAllah, when you think about it, why would shaitan teach something to us that will grant us protection against him? It's fascinating when you think about it. It's interesting, but I don't know myself. I don't know. Maybe if there is something, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything so far. Maybe I'll look. Maybe there's no explanation why, or maybe there is. I don't know. Some other hadiths. There's two others. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, again, he narrated that in Surah Baqarah there's an ayah which is the best of all the ayahs in the Quran, the best of all ayahs in the Quran, and it is an ayah that is recited in your house, only that the shaitan, runs away. He leaves from your house, and that's Ayatul Kursi. So if you recite Ayatul Kursi in your house, then the shaitan leaves. He leaves your home. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, by reciting Ayatul Kursi, there will be a guardian appointed to you from Allah, who will guard you and protect you during the night, and shaitan, he will not be able to touch you until the morning. He won't be able to touch you until then. SubhanAllah, So inshallah, I hope you all benefited from this video, and I hope that we can all implement Ayatul Kursi into our lives, and inshallah that we can learn it and learn its meaning as well. The meaning is just as important as learning how the verse goes. So inshallah, I hope that you all benefited from this video again. I hope, and please share this video with the others to spread this message. And inshallah, until I see you again next Friday, I leave you all in peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.